Hey everyone, just got back from Deadpool Wolverine, also known as Deadpool 3, and I just wanted to give my quick overall spoiler-free thoughts. First off, going into this, I had kind of high expectations. I don't normally do, especially with superhero movies, as they've become so boring and repetitive that it kind of takes away the appeal to them anymore. You're either 100% behind it or you hate it. Like, there's no middle ground anymore. But with this movie, because I love the Deadpool movies, and I do love Ryan Reynolds quite a lot as far as his comedy writing and his styles, Jason Levy's directing, Hugh Jackman's acting, it was all firing on all cylinders, and it did it such a fantastic job at doing so. This movie is more of a comic book fan's love letter than, in my opinion, any of the recent Marvel projects have ever been. In fact, probably more than almost any other Marvel movie, period. This felt like a love letter to us, the older fans, the ones who have been along on this ride since the early 80s and 90s. Those that have appreciated all of the movies as themselves, and yet also kind of just been open-minded enough to listen and enjoy the ride. The comedy was fantastic. It was so well paced, so well written, and the action was gory, fantastic, bloody, fired everything on all cylinders. It was legitimately an amazing movie. I dare even say, I think, and this may be going a little far for some people, I think this movie was better than the previous two Deadpool movies. The reason I say that is because it feels like the first two movies were straightforward comedy with superheroes. Whereas, by this point, Deadpool is such an established character, and he had been for a long time up to this point, that he feels more like the comic book equivalent of, well, just a punchline. He's just a joke. As a character. Not necessarily saying the character's a joke. He's a zeitgeist of the comic book industry as a whole. I see the appeal of him. I get the appeal of him. I'm not a huge fan of Deadpool normally, but this incarnation, it felt like a love letter to everyone who's a fan of those sort of comics, and any of the Marvel comics, really. I feel like this is a perfect love letter to any comic book fan who grew up, or any fan who grew up watching the older Marvel movies pre-MCU, all of that stuff. It felt like a thank you to them. Honestly, I would definitely add this to my collection. So, those are my overall thoughts without giving anything away. Have you seen Deadpool Wolverine? Let me know in the comments down below. Till then, I'll see you next time.